So today, guys, I'm going to clear up a little bit of misinformation and mystery around the world of TRT and how to inject and where you inject and all that stuff. So as you can see here, I've got an insulin needle, okay, a little insulin pin. And on the insulin pin, I have drawn up, I don't know if you can see that, 15 units, okay? So that's 15 units of testosterone cypionate. Now, why do I use an insulin pin? Now, an insulin pin is much smaller than a regular needle that you would use to inject intramuscularly. Okay, so that's the way that TRT used to be administered, right into the muscle belly. But who wants a load of oil being injected into their muscle on a regular basis? That's going to be quite painful. If you get an infection, obviously it's much more serious because it's within the muscle tissue itself, and also it's absorbed far faster from the muscle tissue, and that's not what we want. We don't want these big peaks and troughs, okay, because that's when we can start experiencing some side effects. So how do we inject? With the insulin pin. Now, I'm actually going to show you how I do it, and it's subcutaneously. I like to revolve around different points of my body, so there's not one point being blasted with a particular thing. And we're just going to pinch some of the fat, push the needle in, and then very slowly push the plunger. So I like to go into my love handles. I've got a little bit of fat here still left, and sometimes I go into the fat off my glute because my glutes are significantly large. So I've changed the camera angle a little bit here. I'm just going to come up with my top, pinch just a little bit of the skin and the fat, push the needle in, no pain whatsoever, especially with an insulin pin, and we just very slowly depress the plunger, taking your time. And there, that's done. So I do that 3 times a week, that's all, and that works out as a dose of about 100 milligrams of testosterone cypionate a week, which puts my blood levels around 27. In the UK we use a different sort of level than the States. Top end would be 29. I like to float around 27, and I will probably bring that down a little bit as I age, okay? And I also run something called HCG, which we can talk a little bit about in the comments and why I run that, if you're interested, okay? And any other questions, hit me up, guys, in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. And hit me up with the word test, okay, TEES, test, obviously, in my DMs, okay, not in the comments, but in my DMs, and I'll send you over 5 things I actually did that raised up my testosterone fairly significantly, 30%, before I started TRT, but didn't get me up to the levels where I needed to be healthy. I started very low, and you can ask me why that happened in the comments, and I will answer that. But yeah, answer me anything you like, but send me the word test in my DMs, and I will send a lot of free information over to you.